What is up, you guys? It's your boys back from Memorial Day break, kicking it live with Bino and Nikki, and we got a lot to talk about today. What up, B?
What's going on, my friend? How you doing?
I am great. Unlike Amber Terd, who we just watched, had a judgment levied against her for about $15 million. So that's just a fair warning to all you kids who like poop games. Next time you want to shit in your significant other's bed.
15 million's the bill.
That's right. I know a lot of you young kids are into that poop stuff, so just remember that. It could cost you quite a bit. All right, so why don't we start with that, B?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Where do we start?
Did you, when they read the verdict, every count, do you find liable? Yes. Yes. And her face, she looked like, dude, I don't even know, man. I kinda, little bit, kinda felt sorry for her.
I didn't feel sorry for her at all. Honestly, I was actually pulling for her to cry. It does look like she was probably crying on the inside. Something tells me tonight that she's going to be sitting back with a case of wine and about the same amount of cocaine he used to do before their wild parties. And
I said, what did I say? I said, this chick might try to check herself out, bro.
Dude, could you imagine that?
No,
So,
don't shock me.
Let's just start with that, maybe. Why don't we do that?
Sure.
Now, she's only worth $8 million, I think we researched and found.
Yes.
No one is going to hire her for quite... You can never say never, because you're in Hollywood, you're only dead until you're alive again.
Correct.
But nobody is going to hire her for a long time. She is going to have... I'm sure she's already moved money around, and she's going to claim bankruptcy and all that good stuff.
Well, yeah. Well, they awarded her $15 million, but she won $2 million against him. So.
Right.
So she's supposed to get $2 million, and then, but you said something about the $15 million. What is Virginia law?
Yeah. So my wife texted me and said, with the Virginia law, only the $5 million part of it. The thing he was awarded $5 million for, it's only going to be $375,000 because it happened in Virginia and they have a limit on whatever that category, defamation or whatever.
Defamation of character. Yeah. Well.
So I want to know if he actually has to cut. Like, does he have to cut? So if he cuts her a check for $2 million, can she? Like, does she have to? Steve, what's up, buddy?
Hey,
Welcome
Steve,
to the
how you
chat.
doing, buddy?
Now, guys, I just want to throw a big shout out to everybody who hung out there in the watch party.
That was great.
Let me tell you, Steve was in there going crazy all night. We appreciate you, Steve.
Steve's the man. Yeah, Steve's the man. And yeah, Mr. Romantico's the one that won. He'll be getting his money soon.
Big shout out to Romanico.
Big shout out to Romantico. And everyone, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and hit the notifications bell so you know when we're live.
Yeah, so guys, remember, everybody who watched, and believe me, it was our biggest watch party to date. We had 250 total people in.
By far, yeah.
And we announced the next giveaway is live. Everybody who was in the previous one, all our subscribers, you're in the next one.
Absolutely.
But there's 3 cash prizes in this next one.
Bam! Not one, not two,
$50,
a treat.
and two $25.
And that's going to be during Game 4 of the NHL Finals. We don't know the date yet. We will find that out after the Eastern and Western Conference Finals are played. We will be saying the date of Game 4. So, but a big difference though with this one is, to win, you have to be in the live.
Yes, if you are, this is what's going to happen. We know we're on a delay. Hockey has 3 periods in it. We are going to announce a winner every period.
So you have to be in the live, because if you
Right.
don't, if your name is called and you don't respond,
Right.
if you don't respond by the end of the
Not the next period. I was about to.
Okay, go.
I'm not even going to give you that long because I'm not going to just have people checking in to see if, like, we like when you guys come hang out with us.
Yeah.
We know we're on a delay, so we will pick a winner with 5 minutes remaining in the period. If you have not responded by the time that period is over, so realistically with commercial breaks, you get about 8 minutes probably. If you have not responded in the chat by the time that period is over, we call another winner. You are disqualified.
Yeah, that's it. If you do not respond, you are disqualified.
Now, I don't think that's going to be a big issue because most of you guys were hanging out with us all night. We had a
we know
blast.
Yaya will be there.
Yeah, I'll definitely be there. I'm
Laura.
surprised she hasn't said hello yet, unless she's one of our viewers.
Yaya and Laura.
And I forgot the other one. She was always on, and she was so excited.
ATC.
ATC, that's right. I hope she's okay.
I hope she's okay too.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her even comment.
Somebody else said that in the chat. They hope she was okay because they noticed she was always on too with us.
Yeah, so I hope ATC is okay. Yeah, but so the whole Johnny Depp thing. So the reason why, I guess he had texted some things to his lawyer,
Yeah, about her being like a stinky butt slut or something like that.
No, he said something about a rotten fish market or
That's
something.
right, something like that.
But I guess that ended up in the Daily News UK edition.
I wonder if he actually sold it to someone because it was overseas, thinking it wouldn't come back to him.
I don't know how that got to that, but yeah, they found Johnny Depp liable for defamating her.
More than likely, this is what I think.
But the whole sexual assault thing, she made that all up. They believed nothing with her.
Yeah.
She was so unbelievable, man. Like, I'm sure everyone watched the trial. Like, she was up there, and you could tell she was trying to put on an act.
So, I'm going to be honest with you.
A bad actor at that.
My wife watched every single minute of that trial.
Oh, of course she did.
Every time I walked by the room, I said, this is the biggest waste of taxpayer dollars.
Of course it was.
It was basically like they were filming a Hollywood movie in there.
Yeah.
And after 2 minutes, I knew she was completely guilty. Like, you didn't need to, like, I didn't need to hear anything else.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was just it. I'm actually surprised, though. I figured she was going to get a little more than she got. I really thought it was going to be a wash this whole time.
I'll tell you one thing, okay? In this day and age, in this day and age that we live in, right?
Don't poop in your spouse's bed.
Listen to this stuff, right?
I know.
In this day and age that we live in, when anybody, especially a woman, can make something up about a man, and the guy is automatically, right away, bam, vilified. He did it. He's already guilty.
Guy didn't get a job for the last 3 years.
Listen, by this verdict, okay, proves one thing. You can't believe what anyone, I don't care if it's man or woman, you can't believe it just off of someone's word.
No, right.
That something happened, because they can make up bullshit and ruin someone's life, okay? This girl, if they would have believed her, okay, now I guess...
Well, the problem is Hollywood did believe her because he hasn't been able to get a job since.
He has, and they distanced him from the Pirates of the Caribbean, but according to what I heard today... is
he's going to be in the next one.
They are making amends with that because this was so bad. But do you see what these people can do by just making up a total lie about you?
Now, if
complete lies about you?
Right. Now, and most of the time, and if a guy said that about her, it wouldn't even have made it this far. But because it was a woman saying something about a guy, right away he was guilty and it made it this far.
And he's one of the most famous men in the world.
Right.
So, that doesn't hurt. And she just thought, I think she thought she was going to ride the wave of the whole Me Too thing or whatever, and people were just going to back her, but she was so unbelievable. She was so... I hate to say this, but some people just got a face that you don't like them.
Yeah.
Without even a word being spoken. That woman has a face that you just don't... Like, really.
Like I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think she was lying about a lot of this stuff. Like, I have a feeling, like, because he parties, he gets all fucked up. It probably did happen, but she was so unlikable, they didn't give a fuck.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
That's how I feel with that. Like, you can just... Like, he's a party. Like, the best part was, like, did you used to keep cocaine in that box? He said no, but it looks like cocaine could fit in that box.
Dude, Johnny Depp.
He was great. He, like, the way...
Here's
like,
John! He's got the Golden State in the finals, I think.
So check this out, right? You didn't see her walking into court, waving to fans, taking pictures, none of that.
Yeah.
He made himself look so good by doing that. He would stop on the way in and out, shake hands, take pictures.
I think he's naturally just a likable guy.
He is. I love Johnny Depp. And it's just because he seems like he's such a cool guy.
He does. He seems like he's a normal, down-to-earth, average guy. He seems like he's a likable, approachable guy. I mean, obviously, let's paint a whole other thing right here real quick, though.
Okay.
Obviously, Johnny has a problem.
Oh, he's definitely got a problem.
Johnny needs to seek some help.
You think he's got as big a problem as Charlie had? You think he's got suitcases of blow handcuffed to his wrist?
I think he might be able to conceal it better than Charlie did.
But
also this though, no one knew Charlie had the HIV too, so that could have been screwing up his brain too.
Yeah, I never even thought of that. That's a good point. He really could have had like fucked up
dementia type of shit. That's why he was going so crazy.
Yeah.
But do I think Johnny's a partier? Absolutely. Do I think Johnny has a problem? Absolutely. The only thing that she got on the stand and said that I kind of agreed with her about was that Johnny's daughter at the time was underage, and some guy from a band that was well over age was there, and he was going to spend the night over there with her. And she said that she had told Johnny she did not agree with that, and she was told that's none of her business to mind her business. So.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's not cool.
No, it's not cool.
So, that's the only thing I agree with her about what I heard.
Like, I want to know, was it like an 18-year-old and the daughter's 17, or is like she's 16 and he was like 25?
This is what was said. She was underage at the time.
No, right.
And the guy was well over it.
Okay, well over. Like, so it wasn't like
it wasn't
the boyfriend graduated high school and she was a senior.
This guy was a band member and he was well over age.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's probably not cool. And he might have just been so fucked up he didn't care.
I guess okay with it, and she actually said something about it.
Yeah,
so,
he might have just been so fucked up he didn't care.
Now again, back to Johnny. Do I think Johnny has a problem? I think he does. I hope Johnny gets help for his problem because that might not end well.
No, that would be a real sad.
That might not end well. And I like Johnny Depp. So
I love Johnny Depp.
So I hope he's a great actor. He seems like a genuine person.
And I really hope the rumors about him being in the next Pirates are true because the two without him absolutely blew. But I will say that's one of my favorite movie franchises, and he kicks ass in that movie, those movies.
Johnny Depp is good at anything he does.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen
him. I'll tell you one thing. There's one guy that'll never turn his back on him.
Who?
Tim Burton.
Oh, yeah.
He's in all those weird movies.
Oh, yeah.
He's in all those wacko movies.
Yeah, dude. He did Nightmare, right? Oh, no, he wasn't in that.
He did Scissorhands. He did
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
He did Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
Sleepy
Hollow's a good movie.
He did Alice in Wonderland. He did Dark Shadows. He did a lot of Burton
movies.
He did Ed West, I think it's called.
Yeah, I remember I was like
Eating Gilbert. What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
With DiCaprio. That was another Burton film.
Every time somebody mentions that movie, do you know what I hear?
What
I think of? All I can think of is when he sits on the couch and like the floor buckles.
Yeah.
That's like the only thing I can remember about that movie.
Two of his greatest parts, though, hands down, are Blow.
Oh, gotcha.
And Donnie Brasco.
Yeah, Donnie Brasco.
Blow and Donnie Brasco.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, I love the movie Blow. I remember like 2 days before it came into the theaters. Yeah. Now, this was back in my party days.
No, you know what's funny? That Blow and Brasco came out like right around the same time. So he must have filled those back to back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they came out like really, really close to each other.
So back in my party days, I'm like an open book when it comes to my party days. We used to fucking.
01 was Blow.
We used to ride the White Stallion like it was 1986. And like 2 days before the movie Blow came out, I was going over to my buddy's house. There was like 4 of us. We all chipped in. We were gonna go skiing for the night, have a hell of a snow trip,
taking a little ski trip.
And I get there and he's got the movie Blow. And I'm like, how the fuck? And this was back before, like, bootlegs weren't even that big back then. And if they were, it was someone with a camera. You had people walking in front of it. And this was like a studio copy.
5 for 20.
It was like a studio copy. It had the running time down on the bottom of the screen, but it was crystal fucking
somebody
clear.
Got one of the viewing.
And I remember waking up in the morning and I was like, was that movie so good because we were all gacked up?
No, it was good stuff.
I went back over and watched it again. Phenomenal. It's been my favorite, one of my favorite movies for years.
So I was wrong. Donnie Brasco was 97. Blow was 01.
Oh, it's still kind of close.
Kind of close. Yeah, kind of close. He's a great musician. I heard he's a great musician.
Wow, yeah, it was 01. Holy Christ.
I think when he was in The Lone Ranger as Tonto, but that might have been a Burton film too. I'm not sure.
Maybe. You know what else was a good one? When the movie he was in about the bank robbers back in the day.
Public Enemy #1.
Public Enemy, yeah. That was a good one.
Another good one too was
Dillinger. He played Dillinger.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Oh, dude. Do you know for 8 months
he hung with him, right?
Before they filmed that movie, he lived in his house and he stayed with him side by side.
Johnny's one of those actors that he has to live the part.
He wants to be the part.
So when he was doing Blow, he probably just sat at home and sniffed a lot of coke.
Dude, I guarantee you.
When he was doing Donnie Brasco, he probably went around to Brooklyn and shit and maybe did a couple of whack.
This might not be as cool to you as I think it is as cool.
Oh, yeah, man. I like cool.
Do you know? So they went to the federal penitentiary and played the movie for George Young.
Yeah.
Johnny was allowed to bring a date. Do you know who he brought for his date?
Oh, God.
Marilyn Manson.
Really?
Yeah, him and Manson are very good friends.
Well, Johnny's an actor.
When Manson kicked out his bassist, he kicked him out while they were on tour. Johnny actually filled in and played like 3 shows with Manson. He played bass.
I gotta tell you something though. If Manson's trial comes up, he ain't gonna end up like Johnny, buddy. He's gonna get in a lot of trouble.
Well, I don't even know if that's going forward, to be honest with you.
He better hope it doesn't, too, because I think he paid some money off just to get that shit to go away. Because, he would have got smoked. He might have actually went to prison.
I will say, though, he had like 4 girls that he was with that all came forward and said he was nothing like that. Like, this girl's full of shit.
What Rose said?
She was actually one of the ones who stuck up for him.
Well, if Rose stuck up for him, that's a big endorsement. Because she's about that Me Too.
Walters originally filed against Manson, real name Brian Warner, in May of 2001, alleging sexual assault, sexual battery, harassment,
It's that old.
and intentional infliction of emotional distress and other claims. She also named his label, Marilyn Manson Records, as a co-defendant. This was 7 days ago. There was an update. Let's see.
But yeah, Johnny. I wish the best for Johnny, but I think he needs to.
A Superior Court judge in Los Angeles yesterday dismissed a lawsuit against Marilyn Manson on Wednesday, May 25th, filed by his ex-girlfriend and also personal assistant. The documents received by Billboard.
What's that tell you right there? Don't bang your personal assistant, man. Keep that shit business.
The documents received by Billboard cite the statute of limitations and the reason for the dismissal.
It was 01.
2010 and 11.
What took so long? Oh, they were still together, probably.
Yeah, the judge dismissed the case with prejudice, prohibiting plaintiff Ashley Walters from refiling charges. The case is permanently dead.
Okay. He must have gave her something anyways, though.
Oh, I guarantee you that's what happened.
Must have gave her something anyways.
Briefcase of money exchanges hands, and all of a sudden, a technicality's found. That's just that.
But but back to Johnny and Amber Heard. Now, these are two people that clearly should have never been together. Clearly couldn't have been two different people.
All I can think of when you say her name is Amber Terd.
Clearly, these people should have never even been in the same fucking.
No, and I bet you this is what happened.
Let alone in the same house.
They were partying one night.
And they hooked up.
She probably fucked like a fox.
No.
And they just wanted to keep screwing.
No, they met in 09 and they didn't get married till 13, so this went on for a while. So
yeah, they were probably having wild drug abuse.
I think the drug abuse got worse.
It probably did.
And everything just escalated.
But if he partied like that, she parties too, guaranteed. Guaranteed.
I don't think she denied it.
Yeah, I guarantee you, she was all fucked up too.
I don't think she denied it.
That's another thing why her shit was probably all fucked up. She was probably so fucked up when a lot of this happened. She couldn't remember what happened and just filled in the blanks with shit she thought happened.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I don't think she denied it, though. I don't think she ever denied that she's a fucking, she likes to fucking party.
Yeah. It's going to be very interesting to see. Like something tells me one of those activist groups or something's going to back her. She's going to get like some spokeswoman job.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like that's just,
like you said,
or she'll start her own
charity involved where she can get paid.
She'll start her own thing.
She ain't got the money to pay it. She only got $8 million. But it's funny. I watched it before you came. And I was watching it a little bit.
Yeah.
And they had already said that things have been moved around already.
Oh, I'm sure they have.
So there's a bankruptcy filing coming.
Trust funds and all that.
The money's been moved around. Yeah. Believe me, she's still going to have her money with it. And she'll file bankruptcy. And what happens
90% of the time in these
any
cases.
Any future earnings will get.
That's exactly what it is. I'm sure her lawyers told her what to do to make sure she.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, look, even if say you got $8 million, that might not be a lot.
If I had $8 million.
Right. To me or you, that's a ton of money.
Sure.
Somebody who makes $10 million a movie, it's not that much money.
She doesn't make that kind
of money. I'm just saying. Yeah. So check this out, right? You could take that. God forbid they have to live a toned down life.
Tone it down.
But she could have moved a third of that money around and she's still all set for life.
That's the thing. And I get that they say, well, you don't got that kind of money, you don't realize how you live.
You just spend more.
I would upgrade my lifestyle. Absolutely.
I would upgrade my lifestyle tremendously.
But no, I wouldn't go crazy, dude. I wouldn't go buy a $10 million house.
No, this is what I would do.
I'd buy a $1.5 million house that's beautiful in a nice location that I don't care. I don't need to have a gate around my house or anything. You know what? These people, they spend way too much. An entourage. I wouldn't have an entourage.
Oh, fuck no.
I don't like people. I want to be by myself anyways. I wouldn't have no fucking entourage.
Like, this is what, if I ever, was that rich, I'd, give you, $2 million to be my driver for life or something. Like, I'd make sure we were all straight.
All right, first of all, if you got super rich, and you said, Bino, I want you to be my driver, I would say, fuck you.
Really?
I'm gonna be your servant now.
Not a servant. We just.
If I
all that would mean is you would be. We'd be driving around having fun all day, and you'd be driving. That's all that means.
If I made it big like that, I wouldn't say, Nick, do you want to be my driver? I'd be like, Nick, you gonna chill? And we chill every fucking day.
Yeah, that's what we would do
until the last dollar spent.
Well, we got not the last dollar's got the last dollar's got to last past my funeral for the kids.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean though.
But that's
what I mean.
I
wouldn't designate
like
you as my driver.
So look, right. So check this out,
man.
right. That's not, I don't mean it as
shit.
I don't mean it like a fucking downgrade or something. But look, you know how all these rappers, right? They'll make it big. and then they'll bring on like, well, I wouldn't bring an entourage of 10 people.
Yeah.
But like Millie's, right?
Yeah.
He's got his 4 best friends.
Yeah.
One of them is in charge of merchandise.
Yeah.
One of them is the driver.
Yeah.
One of them's an assistant.
Yeah.
And he pays them all, good fucking money
Well,
to make sure they're not in the hood.
You're assuming you're making bigger than me.
No, we're gonna be the same same thing.
The way you said it, hires my driver. You're assuming
That would be like if I hit on a ticket or something like that.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like I'd make sure you were good, and I would like give my cousins like some jobs like that too or something.
I got a lot of brothers. They'd have to do something.
Like I have one cousin, actually, one and a half.
I figured it out though. If I ever hit Powerball, like for say $300 million,
then I would buy like a $10 million house.
Each one of my brothers and sisters, I'll give them $5 million. That's it. Here you go. This is all for you.
Yeah, like I would buy a $10 million house if I hit for like $350.
Yeah, and you could afford it, but I still don't think I would. I'd buy a $3 million house or something.
Like this is what I would do, right?
I'm not like that, bro. I mean,
I would buy a nice.
I'm the type of guy like, okay, you see the car I drive?
Yeah.
That car's a 2006. You know why I drive
Still
it?
a nice car.
Because it's paid for.
Yeah, ain't got no payments.
Listen, I'm not gonna go buy a $100,000 car just to show off to somebody. I'm about making money, baby.
I see. It depends on what I had.
I want assets, not something that's gonna depreciate.
It depends on what I had. I'd go buy like a nice Tesla or something.
The way I grew up.
Yeah.
It's different.
Like if it was like $5 or $8 million.
Yeah.
I'd drive like a nice $50,000 car. Like I'd trade it in every 4 or 5 years.
There's nothing wrong with that.
If it was like Powerball.
No, if I had a wife, my wife would have this nice car.
Yeah,
I'd have whatever.
If it was like Powerball, like $300 million,
yeah,
then I would have like a $250,000 Rolls Royce.
I don't think I still would. I don't know if I would. I'd have like a nice truck or something.
And I'd go buy myself like a $300,000 chain.
If I had a wife,
like I've always wanted to know.
If I had a wife, she'd have a nice car.
I've always wanted to know like what these rappers feel like when they walk into the jewelry store with freezer bags full of hundreds to buy like a chain. Like I would go do that too.
I'd still wear the same 14-karat Cuban link with the Italian horn.
So what was I gonna? Oh yeah, so this is what I was gonna say.
That ain't me, bro.
Like see, I like all that stuff. Like I got a nice watch I wear when I go out. And
I got a beautiful watch. I got a fucking Rolex. I never wear the thing.
I never really got into earrings. Like I wouldn't pierce my ears. Like I think that's crazy, putting like 20 grand in your ears. I would definitely spend a lot on tattoos, but like you said, a nice house. This is what I would do. I'd buy a beautiful like condo down in Florida where I could go relax whenever I wanted to. And then I'd buy like the biggest house in Forest Park. Probably one of those ones on like Long Hill where I can overlook all like Agawam and all that.
I would not buy a fucking house.
Dude, those houses are beautiful. The ones on Long Hill.
Yeah, they are. But I'll tell you something right now.
Like everybody always says,
I would not buy a house
here,
I wouldn't
here,
be anywhere
here.
near Forest Park. First of all,
I love Forest Park.
I wouldn't be in the state. I'd be gone. I'd be somewhere where it's beautiful. I'd never.
But that's why I would also
see
buy
snow again.
That's why I would also buy a house in Florida
I'd never
too.
see snow again unless I wanted to. That's number one.
Yeah, I'd come up like once, like I'd come up during like one snowstorm, maybe see some snow during Christmas.
I got my brothers and sisters here. I'd move them all where I am, and I got no reason to come back.
See, my family won't like they won't travel. They're like super weird like that.
I wouldn't. I'd bring everybody to wherever I was, and that's where we would live.
I forgot what
Holidays, I'd have a big spread every holiday. You know what I mean? Have a chef come in and cook it up nice.
Oh God, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, I don't know. Like my sister's a really good cook. I don't think I would want to outsource holiday
I might start
meals.
a brothel. You know, I might start a brothel.
Go by the Bunny Ranch.
No, I'd have a personal brothel. All clean
why
girls.
not?
All clean girls. A personal brothel. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
I'd have 7 girls.
Definitely not. I'm not gonna say it.
I'd have 7 girls.
One for each day of the week.
One for each day.
Beautiful.
One for each.
You gotta get it. You gotta have an 8th one in case one of them's sick or something.
I didn't think about that.
You gotta have someone to fill in on the sick days.
I didn't think about that.
But now back to Amber Terd. I doubt she's gonna hit Powerball. So
you never know. She might play.
Yeah, she might.
Imagine if.
Or maybe she'll go crawling back to Elon Musk.
Hey, imagine next week. He might pay her thing. You know that?
Yeah, you never know.
He might pay her thing. He's that kind of guy. He's a little.
He paid something else for her. It makes me wonder what she has on him.
Well, she said she felt dead inside, dude.
I'm sure that's not all she felt inside.
That's a chink in the armor right there. I felt dead inside around him, dude. If any
he does seem like a really weird guy.
I don't care. If any broad ever said they felt dead around me, fuck you.
Yeah, beat it.
Fuck you. You don't like me? I don't care, bro. Listen, I'm a different breed, bro. Listen, what people think of me affects me not one bit. I mean, I really don't lose sleep over anything.
Yeah.
They call me cold-blooded, call me cold-hearted, whatever you want to call me, but I don't. People's opinions just don't matter to me.
Yeah, no. But yeah, that whole thing was kind of funny. Like, as me and you were watching the verdict, I was just laughing. Like, I knew she was gonna.
Her face, dude. Her face.
Yeah.
Like I said.
But see, I really thought she was gonna get awarded a lot more than she got awarded too. I really thought it was gonna be like a wash.
I was surprised she got awarded anything. But the way they kept saying yes, 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 I was like, whoa, geez, this girl's getting buried.
And it sounds like what you were saying. The only thing that they really found was that message. Like
things he said to the lawyer.
So this is what I think happened. She probably hired like a private eye.
I'm sure.
And he probably got in the cloud somehow and got the message.
That trial might have cost her $5 million.
Yeah, I know. She probably doesn't even have that. You know what though? It wouldn't surprise me though if the lawyers were like, oh, you're a celebrity. Like, we'll make money on this.
No. Hell no. Hell no. Lawyers don't think like that, buddy.
Jose Baez gave Aaron Hernandez a huge discount because he knew it would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great that he did that. Discount.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, not for free. Not for free. But
and listen, Aaron Hernandez did the only honorable thing he ever did was do what he did. Because it kept his kid to get his and the kid or the kid's mother the NFL, the Patriots still refused to pay her. It doesn't matter. They have to because he was never found guilty.
Yeah, they filed a lawsuit with the players' union.
Yeah, they're gonna.
The players' union has been fighting for him the whole time.
Yeah, they're gonna get.
Yeah.
They're gonna get it.
And do you know, because of what he did, they changed the law in Massachusetts?
What's that?
Now, if you die before your appeal is heard, it doesn't matter. You're still guilty.
Because of that?
Yeah.
Really?
It was because it was like a law back from...
The NFL must have had something to do with changing that law.
I guess it was a law back from like the early 1900s, and it was just overlooked because no one had ever really used it. Like, they didn't even realize it was... His first lawyers didn't even realize it.
Think he knew it?
I don't know. Well, he knew it at the time when he killed himself. That's why he wrote those letters. At the end of the letter, it said, P.S. You're rich now.
How about the boyfriend in the joint?
Oh, yeah.
Then they had an interview with the kid, and they show his Facebook. He's got all these...
So
before he went to jail, he was acting like a little white boy player.
Yeah.
Gets in jail, and he's somebody's bitch.
So they said they knew each other from before jail, too, though.
So was it fruitcake outside?
Yeah. No. I don't know if they were, like, screwing around before that.
The kid had to be a fruitcake.
Yeah. But he knew Hernandez from before that.
Here's my girl, Jill.
Hey, Jill.
Jill. Jill's this. Giggles.
But, yeah, they did. They changed the law because of that. Now, too, still, there's like all his assets, like there's cars, a whole bunch of shit. It's just sitting in like an impound lot.
I can't get over the type of person that Amber Heard must be. Why would you shit in someone's bed?
Yeah, I don't, dude.
What possesses you to take? You get mad at somebody, and your first instinct is.
I know. I could think of so much more.
I can think of a lot better things to do than take a shit in someone's bed.
I could totally think of something better to do than shit in her bed.
Who thinks of that?
If I was gonna shit in anything for one, I'd like
that was
shit.
That was a $15 million shit.
Dude, I bet you too. Like, they're rich too, so like their bed sheets were probably expensive too. Like, what is that? What she was thinking? Like, we'll ruin the sheets.
You think they were Egyptian cotton?
I don't know, it was probably one of those weird, like, hand-stitched 20 million thread fucking, I don't know.
Hemp.
Yeah, knowing Johnny, it probably was some hemp vegetarian type shit. A little bit of cocoa leaves woven through there.
Cocoa leaves?
Oh, yeah.
Where are we going with this?
Well, it's Johnny, man. I would love to go party with that guy for one day.
I'm telling you, I hope he gets help, man.
Yeah, you too.
Obviously, clearly got a problem, bro.
I bet you he would be fun as fuck to hang out with for a day. Something tells me though, Johnny. Something tells me his days are like 7 or 8 days long though. Like, something tells me he don't sleep that much.
Johnny went broke too at one point.
Yeah, I mean, he was really young though.
No, this was not that long ago. He lost like a ton of money.
Did he?
Yeah.
Was it in like the stock market or something?
No, I don't know how he lost it, but he lost a ton of money. Google that. He went broke. He did. He lost a lot of money. Like, he was extravagantly spending like crazy amounts of money.
All right, let's see.
I'm telling you right now. Hold on a second.
Johnny Depp blew $1.1 million on private jets and alcohol in the course of a month.
Dude, crazy amounts of money he blew. He blew crazy amounts of money. He lost $650 million in movie earnings, he said, because of this.
Well, yeah, that's probably with what he would have made for the movies and their back ends, like the average.
No, but this is
something. And this says too, he also spent Johnny Depp
On like
blew,
French wines and shit.
Johnny Depp blew 1.1 billion on private jets,
Booze.
staying on his own hidden private island
In France.
booze,
And
40 AIDS, and even a failed record label.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the guy blew a ton of money.
But you know what's crazy though? He's still got tons of money.
But he blew a ton of money.
Yeah, I get. It's like you say, if you got it, you spend it more.
No, see, I'm not that guy. I wouldn't do that, bro.
Like I can't say I would or I wouldn't because I would have to wait till I had the money to see
First
what
of all, I don't
happened.
drink. That's number one.
Well, no, of course.
But
Right, like I'm not. If I got rich, I wouldn't start going to party all again. But I'm sure I'd buy myself a lot of nice shit. I just make sure fucking there was enough for the kids and all that to live forever and their kids.
listen, some of the things these people spend money on are ridiculous.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be like Scott Storch and pay someone $300,000 a year just to walk to go with me everywhere I go to roll my
I might get an
blunts.
iced out grill. I might get an iced out grill, you know, like that. Then
I'd go straight gold.
I tattoo my face.
If I had that much money, I probably would get a face tat because I would never have to.
I wouldn't tattoo my face for.
I want to do something under the beard line so I can cover it up if I need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind face tats. Not on chicks though, and it depends on what it is. Like I've seen like Mexican gangsters with their whole face covered.
Yeah, I'm not a big face tattoo guy. I'm not a big tattoo guy in general.
I know you're not.
But I ain't gonna get a face tattoo. If I might get $100 bill.
Right on the chest.
No, you know what I'm saying? If a girl wants to blow up my
You know
money,
what'd be funny? You know what's a good one? I used to always say this.
What's that?
You should actually get the words "your name" tattooed down your cock.
Yeah.
You could go up to girls in a bar and say, "Listen, bet you a blowjob, I got your name tattooed on my dick." Like, I'll bet you that, and then pull it out, and it says your name.
That's kind of sick, but
it is kind of sick. But hey, I bet you'd win a bunch of bets.
I bet you wouldn't.
I guarantee you, girls would bet that just to see your dick.
I'm not saying they would bet it, but they won't.
I remember there used to be a bartender at the pub that would always ask guys that, like, "Is it big? Can I see it?" You know who I'm talking about.
Who?
The wench.
Oh. I haven't seen. Yeah.
I remember sitting there a couple of times and like over here and like I'll take a look at it and looking over and she's like looking down someone's pants. I was like, oh, she likes the cock.
Classy girl. So what were you saying about pictures in Texas and school teachers and?
Oh, that's right. So are we done with Amber Terd?
I don't. What else did we do?
Yeah, we don't need to
Johnny's
talk
all
about it
screwed
anymore.
up. He won the case.
So it wasn't Texas. It was Kansas, if I remember correctly.
Kansas.
So the teacher was kind of hot too. I saw her picture in the ads or the article.
Mm-hmm.
So she got in trouble.
Yeah.
Because she sent, so the kid was 16 or 17. She sent him Snapchat videos, like partially nude, some like fully nude, some playing with herself. And what the kid did, the kid was like, oh, okay, great.
How old was the kid?
16 or 17. And she was like 25, just out of college.
Okay.
So what the kid did, he was a smart kid, and he said, oh, I could ruin your career for this. So every morning he would wake up and demand her cash app him $100 for him to keep his mouth shut.
Little bastard.
Little fucking hustler.
Yeah.
So after like 3 months of her,
he gets to see
the teacher, and she was pretty hot too.
Gets to see the punani.
Right.
And gets paid.
Right.
A little bastard.
So after like 3 months of having to give this kid $100 every day,
how the hell can a teacher afford to give someone $100?
So check this out.
Where the hell did she teach?
Yeah, seriously, it was Kansas, bro.
In Kansas, where were you teaching to give someone $100?
Maybe Dorothy and Toto gave it to her. I don't know.
Follow the yellow brick
road.
But
so check this out. She got so tired of being blackmailed, she just went to the school with the pictures and everything and said, "Listen, this is what I've been doing. I should be in trouble for this." So she got arrested, but the kid also got expelled from school for blackmailing her. This is what blows my mind with this. Like, there's been like 5 cases of this in the last like couple years, right?
How fucking rational is that?
So check this shit out, right? Back in the day, if that would have been me or my friends or any kids in our school, they would have fucked the shit out of the teacher. Nowadays, they run and tell. Like, I don't get it. Like, they don't make them like they used to.
She wasn't telling shit.
Well, no, right. But there's been there's been
I know that,
like 5 instances in the last 2 years.
Do you realize this girl just got herself as a registered sex offender?
Oh, of course.
Do you realize what she did to herself?
Of course.
She's an idiot.
First
of all, she should have never sent the
She
pictures.
must be able to afford the $85 a month probation fee. It's better than $100 a day.
First of all, she should have never sent the pictures. That's number 1.
No, she definitely shouldn't have. She's a fucking teacher.
Number 2, are you kidding me? She goes and gets her. Are you kidding me? So
yeah.
now she's a registered sex offender.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, she's not registered yet, but I'm sure
she's gonna be registered.
Once her trial's over, she will be.
Exactly, extortion, Mickey.
Yeah, they said that, and they were investigating whether or not to charge the kid too.
What are they going to charge him with?
He was blackmailed. He was extorting her.
He's a juvenile.
That's what extortion is.
Listen, this is what they're going to say.
Right, nothing's going to happen.
Child.
Nothing's going to happen to the kid. Even if they charge the kid, it's going to get expunged from his record.
Listen, this is what they're going to say. He's an innocent child, which we all know he's not, and she is a sexual predator.
Oh, of course.
Preying on him. That's exactly what they're going to say.
Yeah, even if the kid gets probation or something for extorting her,
yeah,
it'll probably be to the point where as long as he doesn't get in trouble again, it comes off his record or they seal his record. Like, it ain't going to affect the kid's life.
I can't believe she went and turned herself in.
Yeah, she went and turned herself in because she was, like you said, she was a teacher. It was probably her whole, $100 a day for 3 months was probably her whole life savings. She probably had no money left.
$100 a day.
That's crazy, right?
He went all.
Oh, I bet you that kid.
He didn't ask for 25 or 50. He wanted a sea berry.
I bet you he had all the hot sneakers. Like I bet you that's what And I'm surprised like his parents didn't realize like where's all this money coming from. You know what I mean? Just fucking crazy.
From Mrs. Punani.
And then what else? Hold on, we had something else.
Oh
too,
no, I got a good one. Oh, I got a good one. I got a real good one.
What was it?
Whatever, I'll tell you what it was. You alright? This is a good one, buddy.
I know, we had a bunch of stuff in there.
We got $5 donation. Thank you. Whoever donated. I don't know who donated. I can't look.
Oh, is that right now?
It was Jill. If that was you, you don't got to do that, honey. I already told you.
Oh, you guys are the best. Thank you.
This chick, I was reading this last night. Actually, Jill heard me when I read this. I read this to her last night.
Oh, that's right. This is what that was. Go ahead.
This woman, her name is Sarah Rodo. She is sexually attracted to airplanes.
Like the Boeing ones that crashed on everybody?
Listen, she's sexually attracted to airplanes. She's currently in a relationship with a toy Boeing 737 she refers to as her boyfriend.
Now, does it vibrate? That's the question.
No. It's got a picture of it. It's a model plane. Look at it.
Is that her?
That's her. She looks like a little boy.
Oh, my God.
That's her. She's 23 years old, and she wants to marry.
That's got to be for fucking publicity and attention.
Right on the New York Post, bro.
That's got to be for publicity. She's got to be doing that for publicity and attention.
No, listen.
Read the article. I got to hear this.
She's mentally... What do you mean? Read the article. She's mentally screwed up.
All right.
She's a sick individual.
A woman in love with a plane insists her desire is not a flight of fancy.
Not a flight of fancy.
Leave it up to the Post.
Not a flight of fancy at all.
Sarah Rodo, 23, even refers to the Boeing 737 as her boyfriend.
I fucking told you.
She flies on the aircraft as often as possible.
Let me ask you.
And has 50 replica models at the home.
When she's flying, on the 737, what's the best part of the flight? Turbulence.
Sarah calls the toy Boeing Dickie, and hopes to wed it one day, even though it's illegal in Germany.
Oh, she's German.
She's German.
Daddy.
Das Badanya Dick plane.
No. Das Badanya is Russian.
Oh, whatever. I was just trying to sound German.
Das Uber is German.
So say something that sounds like Dick plane in German for me.
Das Uber Dick Plan.
Exactly. So, I don't know this word. The Dortmund?
Let me see.
Oh, I think it's the name of the city she lives in, resident.
The Dortmund.
The Dortmund resident identifies an objectum sexual, meaning that she is sexually attracted to inanimate objects.
Dude, mental illness.
She said past romances.
Mental illness.
She said past romances with men.
Is it a vibrator, an inanimate object? Just go get a vibrator.
Hang on.
What the fuck are you doing with a plane?
This gets better. She said past romances with men, it didn't get her high flying. She has also been in love with a toy train. Sarah said that plane did not work out, and the one with the plane Dickie has been a much better relationship. I love everything about him, but particularly his face, wings, and engine. They're so sexy to me. Oh my, would you get a look at that? Ugh. Here you go.
Sarah,
thank you. You've shown so much support with your donations, Jill.
Her channel is Nafong.
Yeah, that's right. We wanted to make sure everybody knew.
Nafong Pei Terra. We
talked about that the other night, Jill.
Yeah, she's a tarot reader. My friend Jill. Nafong Pei Terra. You can check out her. Jill, you can put a link in the chat if you.
Yeah,
like.
if you're able, I don't know if you can throw a link in a
Yeah,
YouTube chat. You can throw links.
I
Okay.
do it on hers with ours.
And if you want to,
she plugs us every night.
if you want to email us your link too,
okay,
we'll put it up on our page too.
Yeah.
We were talking about that the other night, Jill.
Yeah.
We really
She
appreciate it.
actually wants to do a tarot reading for you.
Not for me. She's doing it for you.
She does them for me. She told me she said no. Jill, tell him. She said I want to do one for Nick if he wants one.
Maybe
if he likes that stuff or not. I said I don't think he's.
See, my wife loves that stuff. I don't really get into it.
You can do it for Nick's wife then. There you go.
Yeah, maybe we can connect you two, and you could do that for her. She loves that stuff. But yeah, we were talking about that the other night.
Check out her channel, though, please check it out. She's a great friend. She's awesome. She's
on
on live every night, and I tell you what, Nick? She goes on live every night, giving free readings to people, and she asks for donations. They don't donate.
That's
Jill, you gotta start just charging people. I'm telling you.
Flat out, yeah.
You just gotta start charging people, Jill. Not being.
Yeah, I watched some of your live the other night when our live ended, and we were watching.
I told her.
The main event of the wrestling thing, and it looked pretty cool. It looked like your channel was popping.
Yeah, no, she's awesome. She's awesome.
And as you can see, my wife there in the chat, yeah, she loves that stuff. So maybe you and Nikki Drums there can connect.
Yeah, that's his wife, Nikki Drum. She's in the chat right there, Jill. Yeah, Nikki, you should definitely check it out. She is awesome.
I'll have Bino message you over the links to her pages and stuff.
She's gonna link it. She's gonna put it in the chat.
Okay, perfect.
And you can just check it out right there. Yeah, she goes on live every night. She's on live every night. She's awesome. She's the coolest. She really is the coolest.
And you were actually our first ever donation, Joe. So thank you so much.
So I donated it back, and she got mad at me.
Oh, come on.
Because I donated back to her page.
No, same thing. We like to support other people too. I mean, you're one of our originals, and we totally appreciate it. All right, so we got.
Yeah, so
we got the chick.
I'm not done with Sarah Roto yet.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, is that what else we got with Roto? Maybe her and.
Look at this picture. You missed that one. She's in bed with.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Can you people see her in bed
Jesus
with the toy plane? Take a look.
Jesus Christ.
There she is in bed with the toy plane. Oh my God.
Are you kidding me?
That is a serious mental illness, buddy.
I guarantee you that thing's got batteries. It's got to vibrate at a fucking menacing pace.
Listen, okay, so this is the statement of the day from Sarah Roto.
Oh, let's hear what she had to say.
Some people don't understand my love, but my friends took my coming out very well and encouraged me. Coming out? That's part of coming out now? Do you love a toy plane?
So let me ask you, you know how
I think if you're a person that actually came out, I would be insulted by that.
So I know June is Pride Month.
Yeah.
Are these people who fuck toys? Are they going to get their own month soon? What did it say she was called again?
She just said she came out.
No, right. I understand that.
She's attracted to inanimate objects.
Right. There was a name for it though in the
I
thing.
clicked off of it.
Is that gonna? Are we gonna get a month for that? Now, I'm not against Pride Month or anything like that.
No,
I totally agree
that. It has nothing to do
Pride
with
is fine, and I am sarcastic. But seriously, these people are I just don't fucking get it.
Dude.
They don't make them like they used to.
If the girl wants to marry a toy plane, who are we to judge her?
Back when we were in middle school,
I had a lot of toys as a kid. I didn't want to marry anyone.
I will say, I used to think the He-Man woman action figure was kind of hot. She-Ra, yeah. But if us or some kids in our class would have had something going on like that, they would have went to one of those mental places that's no longer open because that's where they probably
insane asylums that they closed down. Yeah, that's exactly where they should be put. Listen, everybody got problems, but not everybody's this crazy.
Oh, check this out. I found this absolutely fucking staggering.
What was staggering?
On Fox News this morning.
Yes.
So, not including the Texas shooting, right? We're just talking about last week, Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
5 a.m. Friday morning to 5 a.m. Tuesday morning. There were 16 mass shootings in the United States. A mass shooting is considered when there's more than 2 people hit.
Okay.
There were...
So that could be a gang drive-by?
Correct. 2 of them were gang drive-bys.
How many were in Chicago?
That it didn't actually say, and I was wondering that
I'm going to look it up right now.
Chicago's usually really bad on holidays with fireworks.
It's the homicide capital of the world.
Like the 4th of July in Chicago, that's called Get Back Day. I watched a couple documentaries about it. For the 20 minutes that the fireworks are going off in Chicago, most gang members do not go outside because that is the one time that they just drive around shooting. Well, they drive around shooting freely most of the time anyway. But in the 4th of July in Chicago, when the fireworks are going off, there's on average usually around 100 shootings.
Well, over Memorial Day weekend in Chicago, there was 50 shootings with 9 fatalities.
Okay.
In the Windy City.
So total, what the numbers on the news, there was 154 people shot between 16 mass shootings.
50 of them were in Chicago.
Yeah, and there was like 24 dead people.
9 of them in Chicago.
So now,
that Lori Lightfoot's doing a hell of a job out there.
Let me get to the bozo who lives on Pennsylvania Avenue.
Oh, no. Please call him his name. Jerk off Joe. Jerk off Joe Biden.
Sleepy Pants. So, did you hear what he said about this?
I know he calls a 9mm a weapon of war.
He said he is going to start using the same things Trump used, executive orders.
Oh, no, bypass Congress?
On gun control.
Yeah, and he can do it all he wants. Joe's going to be gone.
Yeah, he'll be gone. Yeah, a couple more.
Listen, Joe Biden is a clown and a puppet.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk to him about today. I don't even
jerk
want to talk
off
about him
Joe
today.
Biden.
He's
a clown
such a
and
tool.
Puppet. Whatever, man.
I can't do it. Like some days I love talking about Joe, and I just can't do it today. I don't have it in me.
But yeah, so
I was having a good day talking about Amber Terd.
Sarah Roto topped her.
Sarah Roto!
Sarah Roto topped it, man.
Jesus Christ.
Toy plane.
But yeah, I thought that was crazy. Now, we've done actually 2 different episodes. There's one episode we did that was just about mass shootings.
Yeah.
And then literally the week after that, there was...
No, we've done 3. There was the guy in the subway in New York.
Oh, yeah.
The Buffalo one. And then this Salvador Ramos.
We actually have a 20-minute episode just about mass shootings on our YouTube and how they need to stop and all that. And the kind of people that do them.
Yep.
But then we went live the day the Texas shooting happened and the day after that, and we spoke about these mass shootings a lot. So when I saw those numbers this morning, I was like, holy shit, we were just talking about this.
You were, cool.
Now, it is crazy that gang like shootouts like that are considered mass shootings, but they really are.
Yeah, no, absolutely they are.
What else would
you call them?
People don't look at them the same because they didn't go into a high school or a school.
Yeah, it's a different dynamic.
But it's still just people out there shooting. Except the only thing with the gang ones, 99% of those are illegal guns.
Yeah.
They're not like these other idiots who had legal guns.
Well, the kid in Texas, it's funny you bring that up. They want to know how this 18-year-old kid came up with the $2,500 to buy this weapon. They think there's something fishy's going on down there. He had no job. They don't know how he got.
He probably sold drugs.
No, he didn't.
How do they know?
The kid didn't have a friend in the world. He didn't sell drugs. He was a fucking loner.
Maybe that's really why he got kicked out of the mother's house, because he
And
stole from her.
I'm telling you, the way that they talked about this whole thing, with the police response and everything, they think something really shady went down there.
What do you mean, like somebody bought it for him to go do it?
They don't know. Something shady, they said. They just think that some real shady shit happened. But yeah. Anyways, everyone, I would love it if you would subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification button. Also, our next giveaway is coming up. It's going to be, we don't know the date yet because the Eastern and Western Conference Finals haven't been settled yet. But the Stanley Cup Final, Game 4, we're going to be doing a giveaway. This time we're giving 3 gift cards away. A $50 and 2 $25. The difference is with this one is you actually have to be in the chat because we're giving one away all three periods.
So check this out. The gun in the Texas shooting
Yeah.
came from a company known for pushing and crossing boundaries when it comes to gun sales.
They're not saying that. They're talking about where he got the money.
Okay. Well, hang on. Maybe right here, if they push the boundaries for it, maybe that's... After one of its military-style rifles was used in the Texas elementary school shooting on Tuesday, the gun manufacturer Daniel Defense published a pop-up statement on its homepage sending thoughts and prayers to the community of Uvalde, Texas, and pledging to cooperate with the authorities. When the pop-up disappeared, a different message took center stage. A promotion, Aborn? What the fuck is that word? I'm not the best reader here. Adorned with gold encased bullets from a sweepstakes to win $15,000 worth of guns or ammunition. The Texas shooting, which left 19 school children, 2 teachers dead. Some of its advertisements invoke popular video games like Call of Duty and Star Wars characters.
What the hell's that got to do with anything?
It says they market towards teenagers, kids who play video games and want to feel like they're living the life.
Well, I hate to tell you, it ain't just kids playing those video games. I know grown-ass people play.
No, it's not. And you know what is crazy? I've never really actually...
Video games have nothing to do with it.
Right. I've never actually. Right. But a kid's brain, when you're seeing marketing like that, they're going to want to do it. I've never actually thought of that. And it is pretty fucked up if that is what they're doing. But they're marketing. I mean, it's.
Well, there's ways to market and there's ways not to market.
Right. I understand that. But no shit, the kid wanted to go fucking shoot shit.
Of course.
Daniel Defense is basically the poster child for this aggressive marketing, said Ryan Boose, a former executive at the gun company who left because of their improper marketing tactics.
I'm sure that's why he left.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's why he left.
I'm sure he was a shitty salesman and never hit his quota.
I'm sure that's why he left. Everyone's got something to say after something happens.
That is interesting, though. I'm going to actually look more into that because I want to know more about this and where the money came from.
Yeah, they want to know how they got the money.
All right, so mass shootings.
I think we're good, but again.
No, we're not good. We're not good.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
You tell these people about fucking game 1 tonight.
You had to get me going.
We can't go without the sports update.
All right, well, tonight is game 1. My Rangers made it.
Game 1
of the Eastern Conference Finals. My Rangers made it.
The march to Lord Stanley's Cup.
That's right. And tonight's game 1 in New York City, MSG, the world's most famous arena.
Garden's gonna be rocking.
Gonna be rocking. Yeah, that's at 8 o'clock tonight on ESPN.
I'm actually gonna say the Rangers win game 1, 3-1.
Well, every series they keep saying, "Oh, Rangers are gonna get beat. They can't beat this team. Rangers are gonna get beat." I don't know, but they got to come back. How much more can they come back? They can't fall behind.
So I don't really know who's the greatest in hockey.
Well, Tampa Bay's the 2-time defending champions. That's all you need to know. That's who we're playing.
Yeah, but I'm actually going to take the Rangers in Game 7. I'm going to take the Rangers in 7, just because they have home ice.
All right, that's your guess.
That's my guess.
That's your guess. All right, man. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video. Boom! Hit that notification button. Also, if you want to
donate to the channel, as you
right
guys know, all these giveaways
Jill,
and stuff come out of our pocket.
Yeah, because we do everything out of pocket. Everything we do is out of pocket. The giveaways, everything's out of our own pocket. We don't. So any support, whether it's $1, $2, $3, it doesn't matter. It helps us immensely. You don't even know.
And then and the same thing with subscriptions. It's free for you guys to subscribe. It really helps us. Share our stuff on your social media, all that stuff, guys. We appreciate the hell out of it.
Absolutely.
And tomorrow night is game 1 of the NBA finals. So
Celtics, baby.
Yeah, we'll touch on that tomorrow.
Jill's out in Seattle. She said she wants to bring back the Supersonics.
I've actually heard that was going to happen.
No, I think when they left to become the Thunder,
yeah,
all the records and everything stayed in Seattle. The name, everything.
It's actually been talked about quite a bit over the last 5 years. That
the next expansion team
is going to be in Seattle. Yeah, the Supersonics.
They should have never left. Sean Kemp, baby the Rain Man. Love Gary Payton. That left shrimp. Yeah,
where's Detlef? I remember. I hated him.
He was a great player though.
Yeah, he got under my nerves just like Rick Schmitz.
I'm from Dutch.
From Dutch. We'll touch on the NBA Finals tomorrow. And that's pretty much it. If you guys want to donate, go ahead.
Subscribe to the channel, please. We appreciate it. Don't forget our next
giveaway.
Game 4 Stanley Cup Finals. We will be updating you with the date of that. So subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody. We love you all. Peace, love, and